due to the changes in lifestyles or the circumstances, or it is just genetic, that you feel like you always have one way or the other some health issues. Some health issues everybody has, but there are some issues which are critical. Can numerology somehow help you out? Well, I'm going to share with you this series, Healing by the Numbers, how health and numerology relates and which numbers are yours. And if you are number 1 or 2 or 7 or 8 or 9, stay with us and do let me know what is your number. Hi everyone, this is Jaya Karamchandani and welcome to Invincible Passion Talk Show. In this series, Healing by the Numbers, Health and Numerology, it's a 3-part series. I'm going to share with you about your numbers, what that number gives you impact in terms of health, what few changes you can make in your lifestyle and in your eating habits that will support you to remain healthy. If you're new to the family, quickly subscribe and press the bell notification so you don't miss the episodes that we share here every Wednesday and Sunday in English and Hindi. Now, if you are number 1, I will call you, that's if you are born on 1st, 10th, 19th and 28th of any given month, or the entire date of birth adds to 1. So let's say if you add your date of birth and you get number 19, go ahead and reduce those 2 digits to single digits. So 1 plus 9 gives you 10. Get rid of 0, you get 1. So if you are number 1, you rule by sun. And you know when you're ruled by sun, you have that authoritative personality. You have that high-strung energy. You are the go-getter. You always are up and around. You want to get things done. Guess what? In trying to go after your goals, somehow you have not taken care of your health. And you know that as well. What you could do is, being ruled by number 1, the impact you might have seen on your health in terms of heart issues or circulatory system issues or the head or the liver, the stomach issues like the heart attacks or the high blood pressure, bad eyesight or the throat issues, or due to those hyperactivities, you may have seen that you have insomnia or you got into some bad habits or addictions like wine or cigarette. Now, change in the lifestyle is absolutely necessary for you. But what can really help you is prioritize what is important in terms of your business or career or job so that you have some time for yourself. Get involved with some yoga or meditation. That will help you a lot. But having proper sleep is absolutely non-negotiable. You got to give yourself some time. Now, in terms of food, what I'm sharing here may not hold true for all, but again, get in touch with your medical professionals if your health doesn't permit. But overall, if you're number 1, honey, using honey or oranges or ginger or apples will really help you. These are related with number 1 and they will support your health. Now again, make sure you consult with your doctors before venturing on having these foods if you're allergic to any of these. Now number 2, if you're born on 2nd or 11th or 20th or 29th of any given month, or when you add your entire date of birth, you get 2. So in numerology, you'll be a number 2 personality. Now if you're number 2, you have a pure heart. You're intuitive as well, but you're very emotional, hypersensitive. This hypersensitivity gives you nervousness. You really start worrying about things. That nervousness and that nervous energy makes you really so sensitive and gives you the insecurity. And this is that insecurity or high-strung energy that gives you troubles either related to heart or joint or throat, but mostly I've seen the stomach issues. Anytime you have some unexpected situations in your life, you will feel you are restless. That stress will lead to either colics or cough or cold or the upset stomach. You're always very careful about what you are eating. But those stomach issues are related to your emotional stress. Pay attention to when your stomach problems just goes out of control. It's because either due to anxiety or something has changed in your lifestyle or something you're not sure about or your workload has increased. Well, that nervousness, that high-strung energy, that stress could also create troubles in your life by impacting your reproductive organs as well, or overall if you're trying to conceive, that may lead to some issues. So you have to relax. number 2's that high energy, and how you can help yourself is try to go be a part of the group healing or maybe the group yoga sessions. Any kind of therapy or counseling will always do you good. But the best counseling and therapy you can get is from your family members by getting the assurance and having them give you the emotional support. So if you are number 2, leave me a comment and let me know what part of this conversation you resonate very well. And if you are family of number 2, keep in mind the more emotional support you will give to number 2, it is like a push. The more they will move further along in their life as well. But I'll say one thing for number 2, avoid dark colors. And to help alleviate the lower abdominal tract issues, I would say again, based on your medical professional's permission and doctor's permission and your health, using carrots or cucumbers or shredded coconuts or the carom seeds or yogurt in any form, the best is homemade buttermilk in your diet, you will feel much better. A lot of your stomach issues will get healed just by utilizing any of these food items in your daily diet. But again, make sure your health permits and you're not allergic to any of these things. Number 3, if you're born on 3rd, if you're born on 12th, 21st and 30th of any given month, or when you add your date of birth, you get number 3. Well, number 3, like 1 is ruled by Sun, 2 is ruled by Moon, 3 is ruled by Jupiter. The impact of the planet and as well as your number, you also have a lot of energy, the creativity. You are like a social butterfly. You are up and about. You want to meet the world and do many things. Well, the world thinks you are an extrovert, but at times you have so much going on in your life, you do not know how to let it go. That energy also, and number 3 is usually impacted, I have seen health-wise, the thighs or hips area, the hip area or the joints, the joint pain, or even I'll say gastro troubles, skin disorders, throat issues, or sometimes even put on weight. And in fewer cases, I have seen diabetes as well. Now, it doesn't mean I'm sharing here that each number 3 goes through those issues. These are many health issues that number 3 is susceptible to. Now, as I say, healing by the numbers, the numerology for the health, what you can do is, number 3, you have a lot of healing energies with you itself. You just try to activate your healing vibration to regenerate your healthy lifestyle or just the mindset. You have to learn to let it go, because number 3 usually doesn't fuss much. They enjoy the life, but if there is a lot of churning going within your heart, you may see suddenly number 3s have a lot of emotional outbursts. For them, the best is again to get that energies going. Join a dance class or the yoga class where there is a lot of movement with the dancing, where you are utilizing a lot of activities on thighs and hips. That will help your joints as well. Now, in terms of food, what you can incorporate in your daily diet, and again based on your doctor's permission, I would say utilize bringing almonds in your daily diet, or apples or cloves or carrot juice. Particularly carrot juice will do you really good. Any of these food items you can incorporate in your daily diet based on what your health permits or your preference. But I would say, irrespective of what your number is, avoid, I would say, a lot of oily stuff or high calorie diet, something that makes you feel lethargic, because in the end, what you eat, that's what you become. If you're eating all that oily or junk food, you feel like you're exhausted and drained out. The quick energy foods, then you are out of energy quickly as well. Now again, based on what your preference is and what you enjoy, I would say each number has the goodness of health in it. All you got to do is just check what elements you were able to relate today, particularly in terms of number 1 to 3. This is part 1 of this 3-part series of Healing by the Numbers, Health and Numerology. Today I shared with you from number 1 to 3. In part 2, I'll be sharing number 4, 5 and 6, and part 3 will be number 7, 8 and 9. Do let me know what part you are able to resonate well, and particularly in terms of the health issues that each number so far I've shared. Until next week, take care.